You can tell it's Monday here at In-N-Out on Main. I'm already getting off the wall calls. This guy states that his brakes for sure in the rear are making noise. I'll start in the front because I start in the front when I'm inspecting a car. Fucking oil pan's just leaking like a sieve. The frame is completely cracked and is separating from each other. Up there as well. You get to the back here. Do the one-hander. Jesus fuck, bud. You drove that here? You sure that's the brakes there, bud? Nah. Wheel bearing's absolutely fucked. Differential, I'm surprised, is even still working with probably no fluid in it.
2016, maybe. 843L. Customer states his air conditioner's not cooling. Well, we can't have that in the winter time in Texas. So, I need to climb up there and check the codes. I have a few ideas of what it could be. I've seen it a few times. So I'll climb up there and show you how we check the codes in these things and see what code's in it. We can go check our codes. John Deere allows you to do this through the monitor. We go to codes, active and stored codes. And if you see, we have an AC free sensor circuit fault. Now the evaporators on these machines have a freeze or temperature sensor in the evaporator core, which allows you to actually see the evaporator temperature, and it will cycle your AC compressor on and off if it gets too cold. If we look here, we got a evaporator temperature, -40, which it'll never allow the AC to come on. So what we're going to have to do is get out of here and tilt the cab over to get to the evaporator housing, the HVAC housing, and check that sensor and see what's going on with it. So to tilt this cab over, first things first, you always make sure your battery disconnect's turned off. Safety first. Then you got to climb up there and unbolt the limb risers, and then we can jack this cab over. This is our revap housing. The heater core and evaporator core are both in here. It's your blower resistor, and your expansion valve is in there. Let's get this down and get that sensor out, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Got our old temperature probe hooked up to the meter, and we're reading 198 ohms of resistance compared to the new one that was at 8 ohms of resistance. It's about 48 degrees outside, so we know that's where it needs to be, not -40, which I guess that's 198 ohms resistance. As temperature increases or decreases, your resistance will increase or decrease. So, safe to say that this probe is bad. Important thing to remember when you're putting these cab pins back in is to put anti-seize on them. I think there's some people out there that don't believe in using it. So the caution light's out, the code went stored. If you see, we're at 64 degrees. The evaporator temperature is at the moment, and 48 degrees outside. AC should work nice and good.
Customer states clanking noise in the front end. Help! Well, fuck, bud, there's your problem.
Customer states, vehicle has grinding sound every time I drive.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's a Subaru with a junkyard engine. You okay down there? How about you? I'm gonna take that as a no. Some people's fucking children.
When a customer says they have a slight brake pulsation, so you test drive it. And their steering wheel does this when braking. 6.7L Cummins with the most extreme blow-by on planet Earth.
my god. So bad, bro.
New engine coming soon.
Alright, I got a good one for you today. So I'm used to chrome wheels leaking and doing stuff like this, but then when I called the customer and said, hey, you need a wheel, they were in complete and total disbelief. But look at the inside of this wheel. You can hear it literally losing air. Told the customer they need new wheels, and they're in complete and total disbelief. Alright, come get your car then.
I got a good one for you guys. Customer states, my battery died and I needed a jump start. Also, my power steering's acting funny. Can you check it out?
Jesus Christ.
Alright, today's episode of Customer States. Customer complains they got a water leak, running hot, losing coolant. Well, they've been putting water in for years. This is why you don't put water in one. See if I can catch this. Yeah, it's just straight fucking eating up the damn freeze plug. That's good.
Well, happy Friday, y'all. Welcome to Customer States. Customer States. Issues with acceleration. Also runs rough when you first started. Did the basics, hooked up the computer, no code stored, checked for vacuum leaks, loose hoses, so on and so forth. Then I found this. Yeah. This entire air dam. 100% jam-packed with puppy chow. All I gotta say is, thank God it's Friday. Fuck. That's a Monday job right there.
Customer states on the Chrysler that this door shuts differently, it sounds different, and they can hear it shut. I can hear it shut too.
Happy hump day, y'all. Welcome to Customer States. Today we're working on a 2019 Nissan Frontier. Customer states, at idle, there is a whistling sound coming from their exhaust. First thing we noticed is that the customer had installed aftermarket test pipes that seemed to be homemade. So these were in place of the rear converters. And we went back to factory. And the truck sounds great now. No whistling, no popping, nothing. But I couldn't figure out for the life of me why this thing was whistling. Take a look inside this guy. What the hell? Bro, who hates you? It looks to be like an ATV baffle. Somebody obviously didn't like this customer too much. Wonder if this guy's wife's name is Karen. Thinking that's what happened here. Somebody didn't like Karen.
And on today's episode of Customer States, oh, do I have a good one for you guys. Customer states lost an earring by a cup holder. One earring is there. If tech finds the other one, put it in the cup holder. Can't make this shit up, guys.
Customer states, my new engine smokes. I think there's something wrong. I'd say it's probably the injectors are junk.
When a customer says they have an exhaust leak, but it's the natural sound of their shitbox.
Oh, eater, bud. Give me a call when one of your cells goes out in your battery pack. Those are so much cheaper to replace than doing oil changes. But, have a great fucking day. Or don't. I really don't give a shit. Thank you, bye.
Customer states car doesn't start.
Customer states just did on brake job. Here's grinding from rear. See if you guys can figure out what's going on here for me.